Hi everyone, my name's Eve and welcome back to my channel, The Fruitful Dollar. In today's video, I am going to be doing a cash stuffing and then a little bit of a debt update. I haven't filmed in 2 weeks. My mum was here visiting from Scotland, and with all that going on, I actually have decided to cash stuff our paycheck. Not weekly, just cashed off our paycheck as we get it, which is bi-weekly, and my husband gets paid. So it is a bigger cash stuffing because obviously this is going to be for the next 2 weeks, and I just think that this will be a little bit simpler rather than me trying to work out half of what we need and putting it into 2 different bank accounts. This is just easier, cash stuff it all in once, and then I know what I'm working with for the next 2 weeks. Also, it was Mother's Day at the weekend and my husband surprised me. He's been selling some things in his garage, and he gave me for Mother's Day the cash basically, and he was like, here you go, you can cash stuff this, you can do what you want with it, which was such a blessing. So basically what I did with that money is I cash stuffed fully our emergency fund, which was in my high priority binder. That's now in our safe, which I'll be taking to the bank to go in our high yield savings account. So we've now got a fully funded emergency fund of $1,000, which is such just a comforting, nice, safe feeling knowing that we've got that if we do have any emergencies. I also paid off, so let me just open this up. We're in this one. Okay, so unbeknown to me, I don't know if I spoke about this in my last video, we've got an alarm system. I hope you can see this. We've got an alarm system, Vivint here, and I didn't realize that our payment for that is $112 every month. I didn't realize that half of the money, or more than half of the money, is actually for the equipment. So I found out that the balance on that was $423. So I went ahead and paid that off. So I'm just going to take that away, and then I also went ahead and paid off our Discover card. So we are now working with, let me just zoom out. So we started off September 2024 with 33,367 in consumer debt, and we are now on 18,323. So we've still got Amazon Chase, that's my husband's credit card, rooms to go, and then our personal loan. So this personal loan is what we're working on now, and then every paycheck I pay that before we do cash stuffing, and we will have that paid off by the end of the year. I'm making sure of it, I've got a plan. So yeah, let's just jump ahead and get into the cash stuffing and see where we are at with everything. I do have a sheet off camera that I'm just going to be referencing. So we will start with sinking funds, and I hope that any mothers out there or anybody that has a mom obviously had a really nice Mother's Day. I know it can be a really difficult day for a lot of people, and I'm so aware of that. So I hope that if it wasn't the best day for everyone, that you just managed to find a nice positive in something that day. Anyway, so MasterCard, which is our groceries, will be getting 500. I've already filled out all the trackers. I hate doing that on camera, it's just fiddly. So 500, and again, bear in mind this is for 2 weeks now. So what I do is I've started putting everything onto the MasterCard to get the points, and then at the end of every week, Sunday, Monday, I pay everything off. I take money out of our binders and then I pay that off weekly. So we're not accruing any interest on that. So we've got 500 going towards groceries for our MasterCard. Family Fun will be getting 20. So Family Fun now has 50, 70, 80. Coffee is getting 30. Right, let me see. So 20, 30 for coffee. So coffee now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So we actually just stocked up, so we've got a little buffer now for coffee, which is nice. Home decor is getting 15. So home decor now has 20, 30, 35, 40. Oh, I completely forgot. I don't think I made these last time I was filming. So I made these new inserts for the double tab. These are the double tab envelopes for the bit at the front. I've been playing about with this design for ages because I love the double tapped envelopes, but it looked, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, my cat. Ruby, get your butt down. I'll be back. Oh, if you've got cats, you know. Yeah, so I love the double tap, but I was making them with inserts in here. So I started off with the vellum and I just didn't like the look of the vellum on this coating. Then I started with the picture ones, which I love for the girls binder, but I wanted to incorporate, I talk about it all the time, I love using my Cricut for the chrome. I think it's just so pretty. So yeah, I've made these for this binder and I really like the way that they've turned out. So I am going to pop these up on my Etsy shop at some point. I just need to figure out how to word it because, so I've got this home and then it's like back to front home. So obviously that limits what you can have written here. So coffee's fine, family's fine. However, for like MasterCard, that was too long, so I had to change it to credit. So yeah, I need to figure out some stuff before I pop that up on my Etsy, but I really like them so far. Right, so that has 40. Gas will be getting 100. Let me just remember so it was 20, 40, 60, 80, and then 85, 90, 95, 100. So gas now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 150 altogether. I do need to do a cash on stuffing. I think I'll do that tomorrow. For the past week. Barber is getting 15. So Barber now has 20, 35. Which I actually just need to give the cash to my husband because he went for a haircut last night and put on his debit card. Spending is getting 30. So I popped whatever money was left over from paying like the credit cards and our emergency fund into spending. So I've got a little bit of spending cash, which is very, very nice. So 30 in here. So spending now has 100, 50, 200, 250, 300, and 30. Beauty will be getting 10. So Beauty now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. And I know I need to unstuff from this one because I went to Sephora with my mum when she was here at Disney Springs. And I got, what did I get? I got some Color Wow stuff and then a Tarte lip gloss. So I need to unstuff that. Nails will be getting 35. And we have 50 in here. So nails now has 50, 70, 85. So that's good to go for my next infill. Oh. Crafts is getting 10. So that is 20, 40, 50, 60. Crafts for me is just any material that I need for my Etsy store. So like Cricut materials, laminating sheets, anything like that comes from this envelope. 52 states. Now, this is a challenge that I did. So basically, any orders that I get through my Etsy shop, I write down the states, and then any new states that we've not had before get added to this. So I've just realized I've left the $2. Ugh. I'll fill in the sticker, but I've not got the $2 to put, and it's in my wallet, which is downstairs. So we got a few orders, but a lot of them were from states that we already had before. However, we did have a Texas order, which we don't have, and then South Dakota. So I'm just going to fill... Wait, do we get South Carolina or North Carolina now that I'm looking at this? No, it was definitely South Dakota and Texas, but I actually thought that it was South Carolina that we already had before, but it might be. I might have to come back to that one and see, and I'll add the $2 to this. So that is always exciting, and thank you so much to the lovely ladies that ordered from my shop. It's much appreciated. 52 circle. So this challenge is from the Millennial Dollar, Melina, over on her channel. This is the 52 circle challenge. So this week we are going to be stuffing... Oh wait, did I already... Oh, this is what I did. I stuffed this last week off camera and I ran out of stickers. So I did stuff $7. I just forgot to add it in. And then we're going to be stuffing 8 and 9. This week. So this is like I'm doing the next 2 weeks. So 8 and 9, which is $17 now. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I've been annoying and not done this. So I've done 2 5s. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's a really gross one. Okay, let's leave that one there. Oh, so is that. Okay, so $17 there. So in total, we now have... Where'd that 5 go? Here. I'm going to be doing a cash, when I do the unstuffing, I'm going to try and do a cash condensing as well. So we now have 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45 in 52 circle. Bruno! Or is that Nala? Nala? Sorry, my dogs. I'm sitting up in our little loft, that's where our offices are. And my dog is looking at me from down below. Okay, so that... Okay, this binder definitely needs an unstuffing. Right, we'll go into 1 month ahead. Oh, I'm going to have to use this one. So 1 month ahead is just getting... Oh, 6. Did I have the extra $2? Okay. No, I didn't. I had an extra $1 and then the other dollars in my purse for the challenge. So we've got $1 there. Right, we are going into water and we are doing 2 icons today. So each icon is $3. This is not a huge priority for us at all. The goal is debt first and then save up expenses. But I like to just do a little bit. And it's coming along. It is. Oh my goodness. Come here, 20. Okay. So 1 month ahead for water is 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. Our water bill's between 70 and 75 every month. And then once we get that one done, we'll go on to one of the other ones. Okay, next I'll just pop into birthdays since it's right here. So off camera with some of the Mother's Day money, did I finish? I can't remember if I had to put in like some money to finish Adriana's birthday fund, but Adriana and Navi are now fully funded. And then I'm going to start on my mum, but I've already stuffed. So mum's goal was for $100, sorry. But I had obviously some extra money. My mum does so much for me and my husband, and she flies out to us every 6 months, I would say, like twice a year. And I've never been in a position where I can help her with her flights. So I tried to buy her flights for her, or say that I would, and she is a very stubborn, independent lady, wouldn't let me do that. So what she's agreed to is let me send some cash for her birthday. It's her 70 this year. So I've already popped 400 in here, and then I'm going to save the 100, and that will be for her birthday, and she can use that. I think she's wanting to come over the beginning of October. So yes, we are working on mum now. So let me just see. She is getting 20, which is 4 icons. So we should get through mum quite quickly, and then it'll be on to Miss Nellie May, whose birthday is Christmas Day. She's our little Christmas Day miracle. And then that'll be all the birthdays for this year. Mine and my husband's are both in June, but we are skipping. Well, I've already kind of ordered him a little something, but we're not really celebrating. So mum now has, and I just popped that down here in the birthday bonus. So mum now has 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 400, and 20. And that's all we're stuffing for birthdays. And next we'll go into the girlies binder. This is for my 3 stepdaughters and my baby Nelly. So Adriana, I think they're all getting 20. Yep. So Adriana is getting 20, and she now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 20, 40, 60. It's her 18th this year. So I can't decide if I want to just do, I don't know how it is over here. So back home where I'm from, an 18th birthday is huge. It's like your 21st here because you can legally drink. I think that's like the one that's the big deal. But over here, I'm not sure if 18s, basically anyone that watches this that's American, what's a bigger deal, like your 18th birthday or graduation? Because I can't decide whether to, I'm saving up for a laptop for her. I can't decide whether we give her a laptop for her 18th or save up more and then give her that for her graduation and then just use her birthday money for her 18th. So yeah, I have no idea. I feel like a graduation over here is a bigger deal, but who knows? But that's what we're working on for her. Haley will be getting 20. So she now has 20, 40, 50, 51, 52. There's a little fly flying around here. Gross. Navi will be getting 20. So Nav now has 50, 70, 90, 110, 105, 106. Nelly has 20. So she now has 120, 30. However, I need to unstuff most of this because I've got some stuff. Sarah. Back to school, we'll be getting 20. So we now have 140 for the older girls. Back to school stuff. And then theme parks, we'll be getting 20. Sorry, I always love looking at what people write. That person's got really nice writing. So theme parks now has 100, 200, 20, 40. So I think that's enough for 2 tickets now, if I'm right in remembering there are 120. I need to find out if Epic do military discount. Okay, so that is girlies done. Now on to high priority. So travel will be getting 2 stickers, 2 icons, which is $100. So travel now has, was I doing 200? Travel now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 650, 700. Flights is not getting anything. Christmas we are skipping this month just to catch up on some other things. Oil change will be getting 2 icons. Which is $20. So hubby's oil change now has 50, 100, 120, 140. About another 100 to go, I think, for that, and then we'll be done. HOA is getting 10, which is 1 icon. HOA, sorry, is our homeowners association. So it now has 50, 100, 110. Car registration was fully funded and I went to pay it off. So I just put everything on my credit card and then I'll unstuff, but I went to pay it off and apparently I had some unpaid tolls on my car. So this was from back in November. I've not had any like notices since then, but they must have sent one and I've thrown it out. So anyway, that I had to pay an extra $60, I think it was, and then the licenses were, the registration renewal, sorry, was $10 extra. So I'm just going to cash stuff 70 into this, and then I'm going to take that and pay, deposit into the bank, then pay off our credit card. So 150, 70, 190 for that one, and dental isn't getting anything. Okay, so that is that. Now we are going to go into our $100 challenge. I did have the tracker here, but I just decided to take that out because I saw, who was it? I think it was Happy to Plan with Desiree. She was doing this challenge a while back, and then I saw that she would, once you get to a certain stage, unstuff everything and then work on the back so it wasn't as difficult. So I thought, you know what, if I have to do that at one point, it's going to annoy me having to unstick everything, so we'll just not do the tracker. So we are stuffing, did I not stuff 19? Okay, I'm going to have to come back to 19 because I thought we were stuffing 20 and 21. And that's the money that I took out for my bed. I'll come back to that next week. And then 21 will be going in here. So my goal for this is to have up to 50 done by the end of the year. And then we'll have paid off the debt so we can put a little bit extra money towards this. Now, I've been working off camera really hard on getting this stuffed. So we have made quite a dent. And of course, my phone ran out of memory and stopped recording as I was cash stuffing and finishing the video, and I didn't realize until the end. So what I did, off camera. We stuffed this with 420, so we stuffed the bigger ones at the back here, and then we caught with some 20s. So we now have just this left to do. We are going to be using this on some home renovation stuff, and we've got about 16 weeks left before we have to pay this off and get this finished. So that is on the plan. And yeah, that was it. Sorry this video has been a little bit rambly. I feel like I haven't filmed for a while, so I've kind of been out of my groove, but I really appreciate if you've made it to the end. I hope that if you've watched, you've got some sort of tip, trick, or were just inspired in any kind of way from this video. That is my goal, and I hope everyone has a beautiful weekend. If you're in Florida, stay safe, because there is a heat, what's that called? Like a heat warning. It's going to be really hot this weekend, and yeah, I look forward to seeing everyone in the next video. Bye.